Hello there, my darling. I have been asked to do a reading for one Amanda Pawley, who I believe's getting married soon. So let me just talk you through how it all works. So at the top here, you can see the major arcana. Okay, this represents your past, your present, and your future. Okay, and then below we have the minor arcana in four separate suits. We have the swords that represent your thoughts. We have the wands that represent action and activity. We have the cups that represent emotions, your emotional journey. And here, finally, we have the pentacles, which represents your financial situation. Okay, so let's start with the major arcana, and we'll start with the past. And here, look, we have the High Priestess. So this says something significant about your past. So let's have a look at the priestess here. She thinks she knows it all, doesn't she? Look at her reading her little scroll. She's not even reading the scroll. You'll notice she's looking directly at us. She wants us to know she's reading the scroll. So this is suggesting to me that in the past, perhaps you've been a bit of a know-it-all. Perhaps you've been telling people how clever you are. You're telling people how many books you're reading, but are you reading the books? And we can see left column, right column, B, J. Make of that what you will. And now we have the second major arcana, that's your present. Okay, so let's have a look here. And here we have the Hierophant. The Hierophant. Have a look here at the fabulous hair. The fabulous hair of the Hierophant. And she's looking down on these two baldies over here. She's saying, look at my wonderful hair. And she's shaming them. She's shaming them. So what does this say about your present? I suppose it means perhaps you're the sort of person who is lording it all over people, all right? Maybe cut that out. The Hierophant. Okay, and now we have the third, and perhaps some might say the most important of the major arcana, your future. Let's see what your future has. Oh dear, the Star. So this is what happens when you don't watch your alcohol intake. Look at her, absolutely hammered. Here she is. It's the middle of the night, you can see by the stars. And she's absolutely steaming. There she is, down by a river, trying to drink the pond water in the river. Completely naked. And embarrassment. That's what I'm seeing for your future. But these, of course, the major arcana represent major events. So I think this alcoholic trip of yours is going to be absolutely devastating for you. And now we're going to look at the minor arcana. So we'll start here with the swords, okay? And the swords represent your thoughts, okay? So these are guides, pieces of advice for your future, okay? What do we have here? The Queen of Swords. So the Queen represents nurture. So this is saying nurture your thoughts. Don't really know what that means. The cards can be mysterious. Sometimes they just talk utter nonsense. And now we have the wands. The wands, and they represent action and activity. I don't think this person's doing very much here. Here he is on a cliff with 3 trees, staring out, doing absolutely nothing. So this suggests to me that you should get a hobby, lest you turn into this boring dullard here, staring out to the sea, doing absolutely nothing. Okay, next we have the cups. These represent your emotions. So let's have a look what's going on here. So a magical cloud has hand delivered a lovely drink to this gentleman of the tree. He's not interested. He's not interested. How disinterested in life do you have to be before you turn down a magical drink from a magical cup? Arrogant man, deeply arrogant man. So what's this saying about your emotions here? It is saying that if a person opens up to you emotionally, you should open up to them. Don't turn their emotional vulnerability away or some shit like that. And lastly, we have the pentacles that represents your finances. So we have lots of money here. And what's she doing with all her money? Oh, she spent it all on an exotic bird. Oh dear, oh dear. This is quite specific, so let me know if I'm barking up the wrong tree. But this suggests to me that you're going to spend a lot of your money on a pet. Possibly if you're thinking about getting a dog in the future. Is that the best idea? Is it going to, perhaps almost literally, eat up your finances? And there we go. I hope that gives you some good guidance, some good advice for the future. And you know, these cost me 18 pounds, and I'm probably not going to use them again after this. So I hope that was worth it, and I hope you enjoyed it. And I'll see you soon, my love.